game that might be a good one to play would be Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom.
Huh. I guess so. You know, I was kind of contemplating to playing like the N64 Zelda games, honestly, for it.
Ooh,
Like, I have it on GameCube, by the way.
really?
Yeah, the Master Quest version, if I wanted to. Okay, so let me re-explain this, okay, towards those who are just watching this, okay, on the stream. So I ran into some problems into like, you know, for like OBS and stuff, and hopefully this time it's much more stable. So I'm just keeping the other one just as a way if you don't know. If it's garbage, then I'll probably delete it. But all you need to know is that if you've seen Kingdom Hearts, then you're probably familiar with it. I'm just saying, okay? Okay, so I think I've done my best to explain, so therefore we can just, you know?
Yeah, it should be good enough.
You know, by the way, it's me again, and also we got ourselves a special guest talking with us. If you want to go and introduce yourself, if you like to.
Hello, y'all. My name's Ori. I was here in the last part as well, before the tech issues. We're gonna keep going with our Kingdom Hearts playthrough here.
Well, it's mostly me, but he's here for like moral support and just someone to talk to. Because if it was just me, then it would have been quiet, you know?
It'd be quiet, and it would be boring, but with many speaking things.
Yeah, I suppose so, but it's just kind of boring. Because at least I can talk to someone, right? But yeah, one of the ideas I had for like for a stream was doing like a N64 Ocarina of Time or even Majora's Mask. And I was even thinking of doing like the GameCube Zelda games as well. Like original GameCube, not their like HD counterparts.
I do like the idea of playing original GameCube games.
I think I'll save that idea for later. For now, I want to do this, and also, I guess we could do this tomorrow. But point is, I think I want to go back to Breath of the Wild tomorrow. You know, just to like celebrate that game's soon-to-be 8-year anniversary. You know. Also,
God, I can't believe it's been 8 years since we got the best Zelda game ever made.
And also on the Switch, and also the Switch itself, you know?
Yeah. And soon, I mean, we're gonna be getting the next Switch, and hopefully a new Zelda title.
Now, are we ever gonna see the games? Now, people have been saying that apparently Breath of the Wild will be in 4K 60 FPS on the Switch too. Now, that does sound pretty good. Now, that does sound, like, I'm gonna admit, that does sound pretty good, because able to play that game in 60 FPS does sound pretty good, but sounds too good to be true, you know?
No, I'm looking forward to, you know, Breath of the Wild HD, basically. I've always loved Breath of the Wild, mainly because it was the first game I had on the Switch, which I got the Switch, and I got Breath of the Wild in the same Christmas. So
I got the game.
I'm semi-fine.
No, for me, I basically got the game at launch day.
Oh yeah. I think I got Breath of the Wild on launch, or like the Christmas of its launch. Maybe not the exact day, but pretty much, you know.
Oh yeah, there was a cutscene playing, but all you need to know, some creepy dude just comes in and saying this world has been connected.
Oh.
Oh, by the way, you know what was kind of funny? I saw on Twitter. Okay, so you know how Nintendo would sometimes like post like, you know, things like for the upcoming games on it, right?
Yeah.
Well, one of them is Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition, which we already know that.
Yeah, right.
And one of the things they show off was new storyline with a hooded figure. Now, granted, I don't know
Yeah.
who it is, so I mean, probably you would look. God damn it!
By the way, I think the stream's doing a thing. Oh no, it's back.
Oh, okay, good, because I just got a
It
notification
was
saying,
lagging.
yeah, I know. God damn it! No matter what I do, something just goes wrong. Granted, I've seen like I've seen like parts of LB streams, kind of do that as well. So it's not just a me thing.
Yeah. At,
But still,
at
though,
least
it still kind of
money
sucks.
is hated by YouTube instead of just a you thing.
God damn it, YouTube. Anyway,
At least
oh right, I forgot what I also mean. I was thinking, what was I missing? Now I remember what I'm missing. Yep, the geometry. Anyway.
the geometry.
No, it's just that if you saw, then I was kind of jumping. Just, Now, in this game, jumping has a purpose because platforming. There's like
Right.
platforming moments. But I'm just saying, and like from what I've played in Resident Evil games, there's not really a purpose of jumping, but I'm gonna be honest, it's kind of funny to do so. It's kind of fun to do so. Just because you can.
Yeah. I mean, I think the jumping in Xenoblade isn't necessarily like for platforming purposes.
No,
It's more just to help you get along in the terrain.
I don't know, because I think I've played like Pokemon Legends Arceus, and I'm just thinking, like the games like that are I consider like open world or like open free zone, and jumping honestly kind of makes it feel satisfying.
Yeah.
It's just like move around. Like you have a sense of movement. And in Legends Arceus, the best you get is like a roll, which I guess it's something, but it's not like satisfying if you don't. Oh hey,
Well,
well hi
I find the role very satisfying in Arceus.
Nice to
personally.
meet you. I either
Hi.
go by Ari or Shiva. Pleased to meet you.
All right. Well, you're in a stream, by the way. I'm just saying.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry for interrupting your stream.
No,
I'll see.
it's okay. I mean, after all, I mean, I was gonna say to people that they can come up if they want to talk. And I wouldn't mind talking.
Okay.
Riku has changed.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get going. It's nice meeting you, Rev, if you don't mind me calling you that.
I don't mind.
Hope we can talk some other time.
Yeah.
Catch
I
you
mean, I'm
later.
gonna talk. I mean, I'm gonna be here tomorrow, anyways. So
Meeting
that
you,
way,
Rev.
from a different game, streaming a different game. But anyway, hope to see you soon, Fury.
Hope to see you soon.
Well, that was kind of short, but this is kind of what I was hoping to do, anyways.
Yeah. I mean, there's always going to be different things that happen in streaming.
Yeah. I mean, I am doing this
Especially in
on a server, so
Yeah,
So this is what
because not
I'm
everybody is.
expecting. Now, if this was privately, then obviously not, right?
Yeah, it's different if it's a private event.
Oh dear.
Oh hey,
What could
look!
this mean?
If you couldn't tell, Mickey Mouse is the king,
It means we'll just have to trust
which
the
is,
king.
depending on who you ask, is fitting because
I would say it's fitting as well.
people would say, oh, Mickey Mouse is king of the world,
Thank you.
like our world.
Both of you.
Yeah. I thought that was just Mickey in the dress. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't
But you
even
didn't see
realize
the
that was
eyelashes
Mickey.
and the voice,
But,
right?
Travels. He
yeah,
accompanies me.
I saw the lashes. I'm like, oh, it's Minnie.
Oh my goodness, it's
Over
Jiminy.
here. Cricket.
Jiminy Christmas.
Jiminy Cricket at your service.
Christmas, okay.
We hope for your safe return. Please help the king.
Kingdom. I'm joking.
Jiminy Christmas.
Come on, Goofy. Okay. Look at him.
Gosh, Jiminy, your world disappeared too? It was terrible. We were scattered. And as far as I can see, I'm the only
Excellent,
one
excellent
related to
work,
this castle.
Donald.
Oh, right. I gotcha. You mean while we're in other worlds, we can't let on where we're from, huh? We gotta protect the world border. Right. World order. Oh, I guess we'll need new duds when we get there, huh?
This is certainly a room of all time, isn't it?
I mean,
Interesting fact.
it's supposed to be like a garage or something. You know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
But it is blatantly Mickey Mouse because I wouldn't say Mickey Mouse is like zany, but you know what I mean, right?
Yeah. Yeah, this is certainly a Disney product. It's got way too many little bells and whistles to not be anything but Disney.
Yep.
Yeah, this is.
I'm
this
gonna.
is a Disney.
I would not know how there's anything connected to it. I was always saying to myself when I initially played this game, "Oh, this looks great," you know. I wouldn't mind it. When do we get to the Disney part, you know?
Yeah, I mean,
What
I
does the Disney
can't say
things-
that we haven't seen parts that are just distinctly Disney, but I don't know if I'd say it looks great. Like, I mean, for the time, yeah, but it's definitely
Once we set sail.
it's definitely no,
Oh,
you
hey,
know,
we get this is the first and
Breath
only
of the
time we
Wild.
get to see Sora's room.
A store?
For the time, yeah. but
Oh no,
it's
the
definitely
raft!
Oh, hey, you don't know the funny part?
you know,
As far as I know,
Dinner's ready.
Sora
Come
does
on
have
down.
has a mom.
Sora?
However, we don't see her, and this is the only time we ever hear about her. Like, ever.
Oh.
Like, it's never brought up again.
What's that?
damn Pokemon mamas be
Riku's
like.
boat. And
And I
Kyrie's.
think Riku has a dad from what it's either I don't know if it was if the dad is Riku's or Sora's. I don't remember. But it was like mentioned in like what's it called? In the prequel game, essentially. Oh hey, you know these guys. I can't do anything about it because this wooden sword doesn't affect them. So are these like the perfect being? Like, can anything beat them? Well, the answer is yes and no.
Where's Kyrie? I thought she was
I mean,
with
just
you.
because a wooden sword doesn't
Door.
hurt them doesn't mean, you know, some other
What?
Yeah, that's
insane
door is open,
small
Sora.
weapon can't.
Now we can go to the outside world.
What are you talking
Oh yeah,
about?
this
We
happens
gotta
by
find
the way.
Kyrie.
Kyrie's coming with us. Once we step through, we might not be able to come back. We may never
It's
see our
surprising,
parents
like
again.
Japanese
There's
media,
no turning back.
characters who go
But this
to
may
another
be our
world are
only
kind of
chance.
selfish in a way.
We can't let fear stop us.
Like not selfish,
not
like
afraid of the
bad selfish,
darkness.
but you know, if you know what I mean. Like they don't think about the relationships they have, you know, currently.
Riku.
Well, it depends though, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm.
But in from what I've seen in the Western media, they sometimes the characters just end up coming back to their home, you know, to the homeworld.
Yeah. I mean, this is certainly. I'm intrigued as to why he would throw away everything just because, you know, a door opened up.
Yeah.
Like, I get
Also,
wanting to go do things, but brother.
Yeah. Also, hey, look at this. Yep, we're just given to it. Oh yeah, with this Keyblade, I can actually defeat these enemies.
Makes sense. I mean, they wouldn't introduce an enemy and then not let you kill them right away. Or at least give you a method later on. That'd be, you know, poor game design.
I had a question though. Would a Keyblade able to hit any of anything in Xenoblade undefected? Probably.
I mean, what are their abilities?
Oh,
'Cause I know
what a
they're
Keyblade can do? Oh, I'm just telling you, the Keyblade can do a lot of this, I'm just saying.
I mean, it would still, like, classify as an object or an item, so I mean, I suppose it'd do something at the very least.
I mean, it's
But
a
it
special
depends
weapon. Like, okay, I can tell you what a Keyblade can do. It can open any lock, like literally any lock, good or bad. So that
Okay.
means you can, you know, all that stuff. In later games, it can, it can definitely transform. You can actually change the Keyblade's appearance. All you need to do is just change the chain. You see the little keychain at the end of it?
Yeah.
Yeah, all you need to do is just change the keychain and it'll change it. That's just a misconception that people think, because people think that Sora and everyone else collect Keyblades. They don't. It's just keychains, because they only have one. But anyway. But
Yes,
yes,
Disney designed it this way because they wanted to market something, because they're running out of money. Yes, of course. Why would they not?
you really want to blame all the
I mean-
ports? You can just blame on whoever thought of this idea, you know?
Yeah, I mean, look, Disney's always gonna not have enough money, so I mean, you can always just call them broke.
No. Okay.
they may be the most expensive company in the world, or at least in the top 5, but like, they always want more money. So
No.
they will always
Well,
market it.
yeah, I get you, but who kind of started this whole thing was just a guy. I'm just saying. By essentially, oh yeah. By the way, this is the same guy who was making like character designs for Final Fantasy 7.
Huh. Interesting.
And he's like basically the key creator of Kingdom Hearts. I know, very funny. I said key because anyway.
You're lucky I don't have a soundboard. You're lucky I don't have one queued up, ready to go. Oh, brother, this guy stinks.
Oh, a soundboard. Yeah, I don't have one. I know some of my friends do. I don't really feel like it.
Yeah, I mean, I know Discord's got the built-in soundboard, but I don't have that one saved.
Yeah, and from when I hang out with other people, they kind of overuse it, you know, or abuse it too much to my liking. I know it's them, but still, you know.
Yeah, I mean, one group of people can ruin an entire experience for
Trust me,
an untold number of folks. Yeah.
trust me, I've been with that same group for since the end of 2020, and let's just say I feel a little relief now that I kind of broke it off, you know. So I feel like I've kind of decided to expand my horizons now.
Yeah, nice.
And I'm gonna admit, the other group kind of had not really many interests of what I have. I mean, I can say at least I don't know, or at least they don't just give a shit, you know, if that makes sense. I mean, I know that, for now, you're just kind of with Kingdom Hearts, but hey, at least you're showing some interest, you know, which is more than I can say for most people, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I can't say that I hate it because I've never, experienced it outside of just watching somebody play it.
Yeah, I know.
So I'm not gonna sit here and say it's absolutely the worst game that I've ever heard of or seen or anything like that.
Yeah. But hey, I appreciate that you know, give it a chance, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be very fair of me to just write it off completely.
Yeah, that's true.
It's actually kind of what happened to me with the Xenoblade series. For the longest time, I didn't know about the Xenoblade series. I didn't care about the Xenoblade series. And then playing Smash, they introduced Pyramithra, and I was like, "Oh, that's pretty cool." All right, let's give it a shot.
You could say that these characters are kind of fire. Yeah, I get it. Bad joke. Anyway, whatever. Anyway, but my point is, but the point is, hey, these characters are kind of cool. I want to see what their origin is from, Game of origin.
And then my friend was like, "Oh yeah, dude, let's do it," because we had a joint Switch account. So he bought the games, or he bought 2. I think I got Xenoblade 1. And then I played 2, and I loved it. Yeah. There were definitely flaws, but I'm not gonna sit here and say it's a bad game either.
Yeah. I mean, this game isn't perfect because honestly, to me, it's not Kingdom Hearts 2, which, by the way, Kingdom Hearts 2 is like peak in the series. But still, this game is still good, I like it, and I still play it. And I definitely play it over, this is top 3 Kingdom Hearts games, in my opinion. And this is for the first game. This is their first game they've ever made, So they've nailed something down, right?
That, or they just realize there's enough people who buy their games no matter what.
You know how many people who start their games, you've heard of first game syndrome, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, basically it's the first game and they haven't worked out the kinks yet. I know some games kind of suffer from first game syndrome, but honestly, this game does not. In my opinion. Sure, it has its own quirks, some quirks that never appear in later in the series, but still though, still a great experience.
Interesting.
So yeah. Oh hey, the door.
Kyrie! Sora.
I made a joke and someone responded with, are their shoe size similar? Because I can kind of see that.
Whoa!
I mean, I wasn't talking about shoes, but okay. Oh hey, this thing is back. Oh, this thing is dark side.
Oh, wow. That's just a black hole.
Yeah, you haven't seen me do magic, which I can show you, but for now, I don't get magic until very late.
I imagine you're going to just murder this guy.
I can, this is, I mean, I don't know how to say this. It's just kind of I'm getting there.
Yeah, this game definitely feels like it's got a very slow burn.
Oh no, if you think this is slow, you have not seen Kingdom Hearts 2 slow burn.
I guess we're that too.
All I'm saying is, the game kind of makes you care about the character you kinda, you just met, And I will say this, in the long run, it's important, but in the short term, not so much, I don't know. It's just interesting.
It certainly sounds interesting.
Oh hey, I got a new ability.
What'd you get?
Stun. Oh yeah, all you need to know for now is just that the world has been swallowed by the darkness.
Oh? Look, a star's going out.
I mean, sounds about right.
Yeah, and oh hey, look at that. Donald and Goofy have now changed into it's the Kingdom Hearts appearance.
Sounds about right. I think it'd be really funny if I could do a Donald impression, but I can't.
I wish I could make, like, Disney
Hey,
impressions.
maybe we
But
ought to go
I
find
can't because
Leon.
I'm not very good at it. Like anything else. I mean, I could impersonate someone, but I couldn't, and quote them, but not, do the voice, if that makes
What
sense.
do I know?
Yeah.
Come on, Pluto!
I can do some voices, but it's very specific, and oddly enough, some days I do them better than others.
Yeah.
I can do some voices, but it's very specific, and oddly enough, some days I do them better than others.
Huh? What a dream. Ah! This isn't a dream. Ugh, where am I? Oh boy. Do you know where we are? Hey!
Well,
Yes,
this
any
could
good
have been
game,
a potential smash.
practice.
I'm just saying, this could have been a potential, like, smash stage, honestly. In case you're wondering, Traveler's Town is a Kingdom Hearts original world. Oh yeah, we're gonna meet up some Final Fantasy characters.
Ooh.
Yep, this guy is a Final Fantasy character. Because I don't know if you know this, but Kingdom Hearts is basically what if Disney and Final Fantasy cross over. And well, the Final Fantasy aspect of the series is kind of not very, how to say this, not very prevalent, if that makes sense, compared to like the Disney part.
I'm not very surprised by that.
Yeah, I know, but I guess the only thing related to Final Fantasy is like the magic, or like how it, like the names at least, you know? Like I know in Final Fantasy, like magic is not. Oh hey, you see some guy kind of turn into that, which, you know. Oh yeah. If you want to, oh yeah. What these things are called are heartless. Like these types of enemies are called heartless. No, actually no. All the enemies that we face towards like they're from darkness are called heartless. But these specific heartless are called shadow.
I'm so intrigued as to like what sparked the idea of Kingdom Hearts, other than the collaboration.
You know, some people have said, oh, if Square Enix was more cooperative with Nintendo, we could have had Nintendo and Kingdom Hearts, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I guess technically we do. I mean, we have, you know,
Sora and
Sephiroth and
Smash.
Cloud in Smash.
Yeah,
That's
but I mean,
really
as in, like,
but,
we could have, instead of Disney, it would have been, what if like Final Fantasy and Nintendo would have, you know, been there. Like, instead of
Final
like Donald and
Fantasy,
Goofy as our
Sonic the
partners,
Hedgehog.
it would have been like, I don't know, Luigi and Toad, right?
Yeah.
Which,
Bro.
hey, I mean, it's still funny to think of it, because hey, if you really think of it, if we did end up going that route, we could have had Sora interact with Xenoblade, right? We could have had that.
Absolutely. I also think it would have been really funny if we had got Sonic and Final Fantasy. And I also think it would have actually meshed kind of well, which is the sad part.
Yeah.
Because I know Sonic has Sonic and the Black Knight.
Yeah, and also,
And I also think it would have actually meshed kind of well.
yeah, all I have to do is just go around some places, talk to some people. Oh yeah, I'm fighting a bunch of hunters.
I can see that.
Yeah, it's kind of, how to say this, not the most, I wouldn't say it's not the most exciting thing ever, but I guess just by just me doing this, you know, it's kind of, I'm doing the Sora combo, basically.
Yeah, it's very. I
Oh,
can
yeah.
see it getting stale pretty quick visually.
Yeah,
I understand
anyway.
when you play the game, it's a lot different because
It's kind of like how I said towards
all up
my
in the
friends.
action, so it's a lot easier to forget that your
Yeah,
your
anyway.
combat is kind of meh.
Anyway, it's kind of like how I explained this to my friends, where I think watching a person play Xenoblade Chronicles is not as interesting as you playing the Xenoblade Chronicles, you know?
Oh, I can definitely understand that. I can actually 100% agree with that.
Like,
But
anyway.
I still think Xenoblade is interesting enough to the point where it's still worth watching at the very least.
Yeah. I mean,
Like, if you're not going to play the game yourself, I think you should at the very least watch it. And if you're not going to watch the game, at the very, like, ultra bare minimum, watch the cutscenes on YouTube.
yeah. But I'll say this. Okay. Oh yeah, the ability I got, which I got at the island, is basically stun impact. Basically, if I have a 30% chance towards my finisher to stun opponents, actually, which does a kind of like, I don't know. It's 30% chance, but I don't know. I get better abilities. Don't worry, I get better abilities later in the game, anyways. You know, like this is kind of a alright ability, you know.
Oh, of course. But I mean, it's just a starter ability. It's not like it's going to be a mainstay.
Oh, there we go. I did the ability. That. I guess it's a good thing that Sora doesn't do this in Smash, you know? Where it can stun opponents, you know? I mean,
Yeah,
again,
it'd
I
be a
don't know
little.
how
I mean,
well you can integrate that into
depending on how
moves,
good the
per se.
Sora is, the Sora player, they can
I'm
do
just
that.
saying, I don't know how
Yeah,
well
yeah.
you can integrate that into his moveset without being, you know, annoying, I suppose, you know?
He's already pretty annoying in Smash.
Yeah, but how can you make him even more, you know? I can kind of think of some other ways.
They could have made him like better by reducing how floaty he is and making him faster on his feet.
He could have had more moves than just that. Like, for example, I literally told you he could have had strike rate as one of his
His
moves.
side B, you could have had more amounts of his side B, so they're not just
Yeah,
three.
been-
You could have,
you could have
Yeah.
no restriction, you know.
yeah. His side B.
Honestly,
You could have,
Oh yeah. So you know King of Skill, like you know Brent, or like from Party Crashers, or I don't know.
yeah.
Okay, I saw this in a stream, like a stream archive on YouTube, or when he was telling this to his audience. He says like Kingdom Hearts is basically button mashing, you know. which that I have to say is not entirely true, you know?
I don't think it would be entirely true, but I can understand where he's coming from. Just from what I'm seeing, it does seem like just running around attacking things so far.
For now, I mean, all you do is like attack small fry anyways, you know? But that's because you're not seeing like, all the enemies at once. These are just kind of okay enemies, you know?
They definitely,
then,
it
I don't have to
feels very stale to start, I will admit.
Yeah.
I don't think it's the worst start to a game ever, but I can definitely understand why somebody would look at this and be like, I don't really like Kingdom Hearts that much. It doesn't look fun.
I definitely could see someone being like, you're lost, you're kind of losing me, you know?
Yeah, I can understand why people dislike Kingdom Hearts, but
no,
me personally, I don't get why some people don't like Xenoblade. Like the other games might
I
be
kind
the
of
greatest.
do in some way.
It is a good series.
It is if you give it a shot, you know? Which not many people would. And let me tell you, I remember, what's it called? Certain people kind of dunking on the game because certain reason, you know?
Yeah, some people hate it.
You heard of
not
that,
even,
right?
but just because of the anime art style, and it's like, bro, it's a Japanese product. Of course, they're gonna market it at some point as an anime-esque item. If anything, I think that they messed up by not making an anime adaptation of Xenoblade 2. I think an anime of Xenoblade 2 would have gone incredibly crazy.
Actually, you know what? That kind of would have been cool. I'm not gonna lie. Because, I don't know. I feel like many IPs I know could have benefited for, like, an animated series, you know?
Absolutely, yeah.
Like, I don't know. I think Kingdom Hearts is one of those series that could actually be cool as a cartoon, you know? Or an anime, but you get what I mean, you know? Granted, we do have manga,
Something that you can watch
but
instead
even
of
then, it's not really...
I definitely think there's an idea there
Yeah.
for making it into a show of some sort. I think it would definitely spark more interest, but I think overall just making a remastered version of the game where it has more to do, looks better, has better gameplay, harder enemies, stuff like
Don't
that.
worry, this is the version I'm playing, by the way, from what you're telling me this. Guess if you didn't know, I'm playing the Final Mix version of Kingdom Hearts 1. All you really need to know about Final Mix is basically it's a remaster with additional content that was originally Japanese exclusive. So therefore, we're literally playing lost content, you know? This game includes new moves, new bosses, and like even harder bosses, and a lot more things to do, and even rebalancing some abilities, by the way. So therefore, this is like,
this is the best version of Xenoblade 2, or not Xenoblade 2.
Definitive Edition. Yeah, this is basically like what Xenoblade. This is basically Xenoblade Chronicles like Definitive Edition, you know. But in the case of that, this is like Final Mix, you know. Oh yeah, I had to do that.
They'll come at you out of nowhere.
Who are you?
And they'll keep on coming at you.
Oh yeah,
as long as you continue to wield the Keyblade.
I'm just letting you know.
But why? Why would it choose a kid like you?
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Never mind. Now, let's see that Keyblade.
What? There's no way you're getting this.
All right.
You know how some
then
characters
have it your way.
in these types of games, or like
There's
even
people
anime, they kind of becoming unreasonably, in my opinion, unreasonably hostile. You know?
Come on.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like, dude, what's your problem?
Come on.
I don't know. It's just me, but I'm just kind of like, it's not a complaint, but just kind of an observation. You know?
Yeah. This dude actually has really cool design. I like this guy.
Oh, Leon.
And his keyblade is also cool. Oh, he's a Final Fantasy character? That would explain why I like his design. You know, fun fact, I've never actually played a Final Fantasy game either.
Well, neither do I. So, you know. Anyway, look, his sword is a gun. A knife and a gun, by the way.
I actually like that. That's really cool. I love when weapons transform.
I love when people get creative with weapons. You know? Like,
That's one of the reasons why I love the Borderlands series. The guns only get better and better and more creative the more you play the game. Oh yeah.
There we go. Now, if you lost, then
No way.
whatever. But,
I can lose.
if you win, then you know.
The guns only get better.
Now you
It's better if you win anyways. But my point is, you know, it's still cool though. You know?
Oh yeah. So this is still a
Oh,
scripted
you're
event.
slipping, Leon.
Yeah. God damn it! I think I might have fucked up again.
I went easy on him. Looks like things are worse than we
Oh
thought.
hey.
A lot
Also,
worse.
that character is Final Fantasy, by the way.
Really?
Oh man, I don't know if you saw. Oh yeah, Final Mix also introduced new cutscenes. Like this is a cutscene that shows in Final Mix.
It is good that they added like exclusive content to this version for like non-Japanese speaking players. I do dislike when they do stuff like that where it's
Yeah. Okay.
oh, specific game has
where we
content
ended
that
up,
only
by the way.
you can access.
Oh yeah, if you're wondering, this is where Riku ended
I do dislike when
up. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah,
The Void
Dave,
of-
look at that. Someone familiar is here, by the way.
someone familiar. Oh yeah, wasn't that Hades?
No, Maleficent.
Oh.
You know,
There's
Disney's
nobody here.
greatest
Sure
villain, I
is
suppose, you know?
spooky.
I don't know why I was thinking it was the. I don't know why I thought it was
Excuse
Hades
me?
from
Did the king send you?
Hercules.
Oh no,
Mhm.
Hades isn't easy. Oh hey, look, it's Aerith.
She's gonna die later.
Come on, lazy bum. Wake
I
up.
don't know why I was thinking it was the. I don't know why I thought it was Hades.
I like how people are responding towards what I said.
You
It's
okay?
hilarious.
Oh, are
I
they?
guess.
Wow.
Those creatures that
never died
attacked
later.
you are after the Keyblade.
I can't
But it's
see the
your heart
chat
they really want,
on the stream.
because you wield the
There's
Keyblade.
nothing. And they're not really talking much.
I'm so glad that you're okay, Kyrie.
Kyrie? Who are you talking about?
Well, I
I'm
suppose it's
the
not too
great Ninja
surprising.
Yuffie.
I can't see the chat.
I think you might have overdone it, Squall.
That's Leon.
The
Oh yeah.
Keyblade.
Also, only
Yeah,
certain people can
we
wield
had
the
to get it
Keyblade,
away from
which
you to
I've
shake off
already
those
established
creatures.
in, like,
It turns
last time
out
we talked.
that's how they were tracking you.
Yeah, I
It
did
was
know
the
about
only way
that
to
one.
conceal your heart from them.
So,
But it
you
won't
know,
work for
Kirby
long.
Didn't use the
Still,
Keyblade.
hard to
I'm just saying.
believe that you, of all people, are the
I guess the only
chosen
reason
one.
Kirby could, use other weapons is because they're just replicas, you know? But I guess, you can't really replicate something that
Well,
cannot be replicated,
I suppose beggars can't be choosers.
Yeah.
Why don't you start making sense? What's going on here?
What
Yeah,
is
it
the
would've been kinda
condition
cool to see
for
a
wielding a
Okay.
Keyblade again?
You know there are many
Huh?
other worlds out there.
What is the
besides your
condition
castle
for
and this
wielding a
town,
Keyblade
right?
again?
But they're supposed to
From
be
what
a
I
secret.
remembered, or this was a
They've
misconception,
been
what people
secret
said,
because they've never been
you had to be
connected
like,
until now.
you had to be like, I
When
don't
the
know,
Heartless
pure,
came.
pure-hearted.
Everything changed.
Now,
I
it's not
would
in,
argue Kirby's pure of
The
heart,
Heartless?
personally.
what about
The
Mario?
ones who attacked you, you remember?
I would also say Mario's pure of heart.
The
Sonic
darkness
too.
in people's hearts.
Sonic could
That's what
100% wield the Keyblade if
And
the
there
only
is
requirement is to
darkness
be pure of heart.
within every heart.
Hey, have you heard of someone named Handsome?
Anyway, but the point is, that's not
And
it of it, okay? That's not like,
He was
the
studying
end
the
of it.
Heartless.
Sonic too.
He recorded all of his findings
You have to
in
have
a
like
very
a
detailed
Keyblade
report.
wielder, like another Keyblade wielder, kind of examine you.
Can we see it?
Its
And
pages are scattered everywhere.
and see if you're eligible. If you are, then
Too
you
many
get one
worlds.
later on, you know?
Oh,
Interesting.
then maybe the king
I
went
don't
to
know. It's
find
kind
him.
of.
Yes, those were my thoughts exactly.
I feel like it's not that complicated to
We've got to
explain it, but
find
it's
him
kind of
quick.
weird, you know?
Yeah, it sounds different for sure.
That's right. The Keyblade.
So, this is the key.
Exactly.
The Heartless
Yep,
have great
the enemies that we
fear
face
of
are
the
called
Keyblade.
Heartless, which I
That's
already
why they'll
said that,
keep
but
coming after
just
you,
to stop
no matter what.
Well, I didn't ask for this.
The Keyblade chooses its master.
Oh yeah.
And it chose you.
So,
If I can
tough
continue
luck.
the series, I'll
How
explain
did all this
something that
happen? I remember being
is,
in my
I wouldn't say a
room.
misconception, but more like something that's stated like off,
Wait a minute.
like in
What happened to my
images,
home?
you know what I mean?
My
About
island?
this game. Or at
Riku!
least my sword
Kyrie!
can wield a Keyblade.
You know what? I really don't know.
I don't know.
The camera looks like it works really nice though.
Yeah. Oh hey, look at this. This is like a great like out of line context if I can read. There we go. There we go. I saw this out of context.
The camera looks like it works really nice though.
I don't know if that makes sense out of context. I don't know. I'm just saying it was definitely an innuendo, but from what
Yeah,
they were trying to make it out of context.
No, I can kind of see what the joke was supposed to be.
Well,
I won't say it because of YouTube reasons, but
yeah, anyway. There we go, I opened it, so... Yep, there we go. We're now, here comes the Heartless. Now, yes, the Heartless may look cute, I guess, if that's the right word to explain it, you know?
Sora, let's
But,
go.
Again, don't let appearance fool you, you know? These things can go after essentially your soul, you know? Also, hey, look at Donald just kind of doing 2D. It's funny. But yeah, we're almost at the point where we get to go to a Disney movie.
I was wondering why I was hearing Xenoblade music. I forgot my background changes. And now I can hear the Uriah theme. Would you consider playing Xenoblade 2 as a stream video?
Well, I did stream it once. Will I do it again? Maybe off and on. Definitely because I don't know, I feel like I make more progress offline than, you know.
That's very understandable.
It's mainly because, okay, I don't know how to explain this. I did say on the server, and I did say this, because of LBRC, you've convinced me to play Xenoblade 2, you know, to give it another shot, you know? And then I said this immediately after it was, as soon as I finished Kingdom Hearts 2, is what I said. But in all seriously, but seriously, but I will get to it, okay?
Sounds good to me.
It's just that, you know, something's kind of interesting at the moment, you know? And I'll say, Kingdom Hearts is not a very long game, okay? It's like, it's not a long game, okay? Like, you can definitely do it. It took me like a month or so just to beat, or over like a few months to beat Xenoblade 3, I'll tell you that, okay? But in the case of Kingdom Hearts, I think it'll just take you less than a week, okay? So, as long as you maybe play less, you know what I mean?
Come on!
And if you know what you're doing.
Take that!
Yeah, I think it depends on how dedicated you are to the game. Because I definitely did not take a month to beat Xenoblade 3.
I don't know.
I didn't take no time, but, you know, it wasn't exactly difficult for me to beat it.
I guess so, but anyway. Then again,
Or
Xenoblade
are
3,
these the
from
Heartless
what I know,
guys?
has like the less. Oh hey, look.
They have perished.
Okay, this is the part where we actually get to talk to all our DPS partners.
Nice.
Oh yeah. Anyway, back to what I was saying. From what I know, Xenoblade 3 is like the only game, like the shortest amount of chapters. You know, like the least amount. You know.
Yeah, it has the least amount of chapters, so it is definitely the shortest of the games. The one that's taken me the longest by far so far is Xenoblade 1, mainly just because I'm not a fan of the combat. Like, I'm not gonna say that the story's bad or anything like that, but
That's not fair. You know.
yeah. But I will say that I'm not the biggest fan of the characters in 1. Like, maybe it's controversial, but I thought Xenoblade 2 and Xenoblade 3 had better characters than 1.
Yeah, I kind of have to agree because at least the interaction, say from like, I don't know. Okay, my issue initially was more of like I feel like it was being too comedic, you know, in certain ways. But honestly, looking back at it, not bad. It wasn't too bad, honestly.
For me personally, I didn't really have a problem with Xenoblade, Xenoblade 2 being super comedic. Xenoblade 1 was not very comedic to me.
Kind of like
It honestly felt way too serious, if anything.
I mean,
Like, it was trying so hard to be really, like, dark and serious. And it felt very drummy because of that.
you know what's one thing I actually did in Xenoblade 3? I got every hero in the game.
I believe I did as well.
I don't know why, but getting some
Oh,
heroes
no.
is actually kind of satisfying.
I missed a couple. I remember I missed a couple of them.
But you know, like in my opinion, getting like some of getting the heroes is kind of satisfying, you know, like, because you know.
Oh, yeah, it definitely is, because it adds a lot of depth to the game
Because
overall.
granted, you don't get to play as them, but you get new moves, you know, to do.
You get new moves, and then they also do still join your party regardless.
Even if you don't play as them, you know, which is a little unfortunate, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it certainly is frustrating that they won't let you play as those characters. But I can't say I like truly blame them, because I think some of those characters are broken.
I know, I'm kind of close to death.
Because like that support hero, I don't remember her name, but she's crazy.
Who?
I don't remember her name. But the girl with the banner. I don't.
Oh, I
can't
think
remember.
her name is Fiona.
Yeah, Fiona. Yeah. But her abilities are just way too good.
Yeah, I think she's
I
a
don't
healer.
I don't get
She's a
why they
healer
would.
type character, but has like, yeah, she's busted because of she can just give you a lot of buffs, you know.
Yeah, and especially because you can give her ability to other people. So like you can have Lance be you can just be this amazing protector with all these amazing buffs. I also think that the skill mastery in Xenoblade 3, or like the class mastery, was a really good idea.
Yeah, I thought it was.
I really like how some characters benefit better than others in certain classes.
Yeah. Granted, not
It
every
really
hero is good.
like
You know?
they were trying to make it like really like unique to each character.
And I'll admit, it is fun to see them dress up as as like the hero they're based on, you know? It's kind of funny.
Yeah.
It kind of feels connected in a way, you know?
Yeah. No, I agree.
I will say this, having Nia at post game was actually was pretty cool and definitely beneficial, you know?
I might have heard some things about Nia in Xenoblade 3, and none of them were good.
It's kind of like some post game stuff. You have to have Nia and
I like that she's, like, in the game. I like that she's a quote-unquote playable character, or like, that she's, like, a hero.
Oh, by the way,
But
there we
I
go.
definitely,
I did it.
I definitely think they could have made her a lot stronger.
I'm surprised that she has, a lot. I wouldn't say like rep. I think she does have some references, some too.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, she's got both of,
The Aegis swords as like.
yeah, she got both of the Aegis as, like
So, you were looking for me?
copies or something.
They too have been seeking the wielder of the Keyblade.
Oh, by the way, there we go. We did it.
Hey, why don't you come with us? We can go to other worlds on our vessel.
Oh, is it the man himself? Or
I wonder if I could find
is it
Kyber.
the rat? Is it time for Mr. Mickey Mouse?
Mickey Mouse does not appear until literally the very end.
Sora,
Why?
go with them.
Okay, it was because
Especially
of,
if you want to find your friends.
There was some sort of like
Yeah.
limitation that they could have Mickey Mouse in the game. It's because
You can have Mickey Mouse in the game for exactly one cutscene.
Yeah, you gotta look
No,
funny,
it's because
like us.
at the time, Capcom was making a Mickey Mouse game at the time,
Happy?
and apparently Disney had like a limit towards letting people use Mickey Mouse.
You can have Mickey Mouse in the game for exactly one cutscene.
That's one funny face.
Wow.
Okay, why not? I'll go with you guys.
Name's Goofy.
Here we
I'm
go, the
Sora.
trio.
All for one,
Oh, by the
one
way-
for all.
By the way, we get this as well, like this scene.
That little squirt took down that Heartless. Who'd have thought it? Such is the power of the Keyblade.
You
The
recognize some of these
child's
people?
strength is not his own.
Why don't we turn him into a Heartless? That'll settle things quick enough.
Yeah, I'm
And the
seeing it.
black friends of the king's lackeys. Slug on the eyes, they're all bilge rats by the look of them.
Oh yeah, interestingly enough, there's what's it called?
Shut up!
Boogie Boogie is here.
Enough!
In other words, Nightmare Before Christmas.
The Keyblade
We
has
got Amy's, Captain Hook,
Will it be
Jafar,
he who conquers
and
the
Jafar.
darkness?
Ursula, and
Or will the
of course the leader of
darkness
the
swallow
group is Maleficent.
Either way,
Yeah.
he could be quite
And I'm gonna be honest,
useful.
Maleficent being threatening is only in this game. Afterwards, she's kind of I wouldn't call her a joke. Well, actually, she becomes a joke character after like the second game.
That sucks for her. Anyway.
I mean, I wouldn't call her like a goofy goober at that point, but she, like, in 1 and 2, like, okay, I'm gonna be honest, in Kingdom Hearts 2, her role is a little diminished, okay? But she does serve the purpose for someone else, even without her realizing, But yeah, it's kind of unfortunate because in this game they actually make the Disney villains, well, villains,
Interesting.
Afterwards they kind of don't, And hey, I will admit, it's kind of cool seeing the villains team up, to do something like grand, Even if the real villain is kind of,
Mid.
reveal at the end, anyways. You know.
Yeah.
Hey, look at that! I got
It
some new
definitely
abilities.
is a very intriguing idea. This little collab.
I mean, what would that Nintendo collab view look like? Anyway, I got some new abilities, which is nice. Dodge roll, which is, you know, very useful because, you know, I can use this to, well, dodge.
Of course. Yeah, naturally.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I got a new, what's it called? A new, thing. But anyway, I finally got fire magic, which I can now do fire.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. As for now, I can just go, but I can do this, where I can talk to Donald's nephews and I can buy something.
Magic.
Maybe I'm fine with selling that item I sold. Yeah, I can give my party members new equipment, which, you know, is better than this, you know? It's just one stat, but, you know, it's better than nothing, I guess, you know?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I assume you would need to give them gear, because, yeah, everything's
I can give them gear because while I cannot play as them, which was
They
I
can
was
at least
disappointed at the time. You know, it's kind of like in like the first two Xenoblade, because I'm gonna be honest, why I really like about Xenoblade 3 is mainly because you can switch between characters, you know, which felt like I have more control over them, you know. I have control over my actions, you know?
You can switch your party in Xenoblade 2, though.
Yeah, I know, but you do that in the menu. Like, you have to, like, you know, end the battle. Like, I mean, like, midway battle, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, I suppose. It definitely adds a lot more, you know, flair to the fighting.
Yeah.
But I never really had a problem with it, personally.
I guess not. It's not a big issue at the end of the day. It's just that I guess I kind of prefer one combat over the other, you know? But anyway, in Kingdom Hearts, you only play as the titular character. You cannot switch party members. Well, I mean, you can have different party members, but you don't play as them. So, yeah, which way? Up here or down here? I'm just asking.
Up.
Up? Right here?
Yeah, I think
Alright. That's probably a good choice anyways, because this is kind of, the better way to, you know, go.
Oh, okay. My gamer intuition is never wrong.
And look at this, it's Star Fox, but you know. But speaking of Star Fox, yeah, I mean, how do I say this? It's kind of like, I mean, I do not care for Star Fox, but I also don't.
I tried it. I think it's on the like, Nintendo Online service thing. I gave it a shot. It's certainly a game of all time.
I think we should play Star Fox. That one's actually better.
Yeah, I mean, the original will always be better when it comes to the Switch Online service. They messed up the emulations so bad on there. Not a good thing. Some of them are probably pretty good, but some of the ones that like really matter, like what would be their money makers, like Ocarina of Time or Mask, I have seen some terrible things.
Well, good news. They actually fixed it.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I ought to check it out then.
Okay, let me tell you this. For now, we're just acquaintances, but maybe someday you get to join my online plan.
That sounds nice.
But I'm just saying, for now, I'm just considering you as an acquaintance, okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Let's not get ahead. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, you know?
Yeah.
Hey, this is the
Oh, no.
one we're gonna land on.
Oh, that's certainly an interesting planet.
In other words, it's Alice in Wonderland. We're visiting.
Oh. Interesting.
I like how Goofy just immediately relaxes when he...
And then he's gonna fall though. Because, of course, he has to be Goofy.
Oh, my fur and whiskers! I'm late!
I think I've seen bunny, like rabbits with red eyes, you know?
Oh, I'm late! Oh, the Queen! She'll have my head for sure!
Here we go. Here's our first world.
I mean, I must admit, the game doesn't look like... It doesn't look not smooth. It looks like it controls fine.
How did he get so small?
I mean, I must admit...
No, you're simply too big.
Here's the like I said, if you're able to give it a chance, I guess your best bet is like on PC,
Must you
or
be so loud?
hopefully
You
we get
woke
Kingdom
me
Hearts
up.
on Switch too, you know? Like actual
Good
good, you know?
morning. Good night.
Yeah.
I need a bit more sleep.
Wait.
I think a lot of people would be really happy if they did that, but
Try the bottle.
I don't know.
Over there.
I heard basically Square Enix is supportive of the Switch too. Essentially, they say that we might get Final Fantasy VII Remake or Rebirth on Switch.
That would be kind of crazy. I really want to play Final Fantasy VII Remake. I think that would be a good...
My PS5, but you know, RPGs are one of those games where you know?
Oh, that's fine.
All I'm asking for is like, it's a good work, you know?
This is it.
It doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be good enough, you know?
Come on.
Yeah, I can definitely understand that.
Because I'm just saying the Switch is definitely one. It's just like
Yeah.
now, granted, Kingdom Hearts 3 was nostalgic. It was a very late generation on the Mickey Mouse. I would have been fine with that being, you know, Cloud, but at least give us the original games, like, you know, like we can actually play these original games. Oh yeah. Sometimes, okay, work that only in this game has is that sometimes the game doesn't later games they can... Let me put my words better, okay? In Kingdom Hearts 1, the navigation isn't very clear, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And
there
so
isn't like a waypoint or a reminder system or anything, huh?
No, that's the thing in Kingdom Hearts 2, or in Onwards. Yeah. In Kingdom Hearts 2 and Onwards, the game kind of does remind you where to go and what you need to do.
That's definitely something that I'm not a fan of.
I know.
That's actually one of my... That's the thing I hate about Xenoblade 2 the most. Is the waypoint system is not that great. Like, it's not as bad, because at least they have one, but it's that's the thing I hate. They could put it back in the lab and let it cook a little bit longer.
There's no doubt about it. And the reason is...
I don't know if you've
because I say so, that's why...
If you played, like, a game
Well,
called
have
Mega
you
Man
anything
Battle
to
Network.
say in your
Um,
defense?
Back in the lab.
Of course.
Basically,
I've
in
done
in the first
absolutely nothing
few
wrong.
games, I
You
think,
may be queen, but I'm
or I
afraid
don't
that
know. I haven't
doesn't give
played
you
like
the
the
right
later
to be
games, but the
so
point is,
mean.
in
Silence!
those
You
games,
dare defy me?
also it's kind of funny. Like I know it's 3D,
Hey guys,
but her 3D
we should help her out.
she has a big mouth. You know,
We're outsiders, so wouldn't that be muddling?
like the Queen of Hearts has a
Oh,
big
yeah.
mouth.
And that's against
the
Yeah,
rules.
it looks
The
goofy.
court finds the defendant
But
guilty as
anyway.
charged for the crimes of assault and attempted theft of my heart. Off with her
Of
head!
course, because I feel like
please,
my
hold it
moms
right
have,
there.
like,
Who are
like,
you? How
crazy with
dare
power,
you interfere
know?
with my court?
But anyway.
Excuse me, but we know who the real culprit is.
Uh-huh. It's the Heartless.
Anyway, she's not the one you're looking for.
That's nonsense. Have you any proof?
Wow, that was kind of a transition. But anyway. Wow, what a way to go. When we first started in this world, we witnessed basically an execution that might happen, you know?
Yeah, it certainly
It's a world.
it certainly seems like it's well put together, well thought out. It certainly is very kid friendly, Disney.
Yeah, totally. But I'm just saying,
I
this is
mean,
still
and then again, that's not their story. Well, I guess it is, but, whatever.
well, I mean, it's their creative liberty of the story, the original story, you know?
Yeah.
Oh wait, what was I saying before? Oh yeah, I was saying about the Mega Man Battle Network games where in that series, at least early on, the navigation was terrible. Like all you got in terms of a clue was you can ask the measurements,
This is it.
and sometimes it's not very clear, you know?
Dude, you want a game that has terrible directional, what's it called? Directional guidance?
Yeah.
The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening.
Oh.
That game has no way of knowing, like, anything. They don't give you any kind of hints as to what you're supposed to do if you get lost. It's awful.
Link's Awakening is a weird case in my opinion because it's one of those games where it gives you enough hints to go, but it doesn't give you enough to go, you know? Like the game kind of holds your hand. It feels like the game can hold your hand out all the time, but sometimes it just decides not to, you know?
Yeah, there are a lot of references to other things in the game, and they don't give any clues to the player at all. Like, period. There's no waypoints to remind you of, like, the main objective. There's no, like, reminder as to where quests begin, or anything like that. Yeah, you have to remember where everything is, and if you don't, that sucks for you.
Also, if I remember, oh yeah, you know what's kind of a issue, I think a big issue in this game? You do not have a map.
Oh god.
However, I feel like in this game, well, you know, okay, I'll admit, it is kind of bad because in this game, the areas in this world are very labyrinthic. Especially, like, you know Alice in Wonderland and, like, the ideas of it? The whole thing is just a labyrinth, you know, if you really think about it, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh, now you know how this game is kind of aged poorly because no map. Not even this remaster gave it a map, you know? Why? I don't know. But it would have been handy to have
lazy to make one.
But anyway. But I feel like you're still gonna be fine anyways, because there's still some like landmarks you can still remember. You know? I don't know. That's just me. You know?
Yeah, I mean, once you learn the map, I think it's not so bad. But the fact that you actually need to learn the map is bad.
No, I think it's even worse that it doesn't give you a map. You know? I feel like adventure games at least should give you a sense of direction, like a map, something nice.
That's something that I like about Xenoblade 3, is the waypoint system is fantastic. Because it mimics Xenoblade 1, where it just gives you a path of light to follow. And it's fantastic. Is the waypoint system is fantastic. Because it mimics Xenoblade 1, where it just gives you a path of light. And it's
there's some weird like Alice in Wonderland things, like, you have to eat a fruit or drink a potion to get bigger stuff. Stuff like that,
Cool.
But I don't know, overall this game, like, it's not. Yes, I've played this game a few times, since my initial playthrough, so therefore I've already had experience, But I can still admit that this game aged poorly in some parts, But I don't think it's too bad where, I think I would complain,
Yeah.
This should help.
Because, oh boy, my friend, like, I have, a friend of mine, who apparently, okay, he was playing Kingdom Hearts back in, like, I don't know, I would say, like, last year, and he's yet to finish it. Well, then again, that's just him, because, I guess some people can't finish games so soon. Not that I blame him, okay?
This should help.
Yeah. I mean,
you have priorities.
Yeah, of course.
I'm not just talking about, like, chores, like, things. I just mean, like, games,
Yeah.
Because, like I said, the thing that's, to me, that's preventing me from playing Xenoblade 2 is just, it's, the only person who's getting in the way of me playing Xenoblade 2 is literally myself, Like, I'm the one getting in my own way.
Yeah. Yeah, Xenoblade 2... I will say, Xenoblade 2 also, their waypoint system is not that great. Going back to what we were talking about with Xenoblade 3, with the waypoint system being pretty good. Xenoblade 2 is problematic. Especially because the world has so many layers and is so, like, large. Like, it's very easy to get lost. And unless you want to learn the map, like, if you learn... Especially because... Yeah, like, if you learn the layering of the world, and if you learn to, like, look for ways up or down, it's not so bad then. But... It's certainly...
I think what would have helped better is that instead of like a two-dimensional map, it would have been like third-dimensional,
It's not so bad. Yeah, I think a good way of thinking about it is
Now, I don't know if you played like the Metroid Prime games, like the 3D Metroid, which is like Prime. In those games, it gives you like a 3D map view,
Yeah. I haven't played those maps, but I have played Borderlands 3, and that has a very topographical map.
Yeah, but the point is, I feel like if the world itself is more complicated than simply a 2D map will not work, maybe a third-dimensional map would work better,
Oh, for sure.
Oh, also, this game has a lot of beginner's traps, in my opinion.
There's a lot of what?
Beginner's trap,
Oh, for sure.
Basically, look at this part. Now, in order to progress, you have to give some of these flowers potion or an item. Now, unless you don't have the potion, set potion with you, you might be screwed, you know? Or you have to go back all the way to a shop, which there are no shops in this world.
Okay.
Here!
You know, which is a problem, you know?
Yeah, I would say that's a bit of an oversight, huh?
Now, the reason I don't avoid this is because, well, I know, you know? Because, you know, I already know this. But I'm just saying, like, this game has a lot of beginner's traps around this world. So I'm just letting you know, in this world you have to have like some certain items. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, the Cheshire Cat gave me a new spell, a new magic spell.
Oh.
Wizard.
Oh yeah, Donald in this game is, makes sense because he's a mage, you know? Goofy is just, you know, there as, well, both of these characters are support characters.
Well, yeah, I mean, they're NPCs, they're not playable.
Oh yeah, in this game particularly, this game is very advanced with its AI, believe it or not. Like here, I can make Donald just do regular attacks, and if I want to conserve magic, I can just, you know, do this.
Interesting.
If I want to do like advanced magic, I can just do this. Defense magic is usually reserved like casting like a defensive spell or like healing, you know? Which is nice, you know? If I want to, you know, do that. Goofy here, I can just make him do this and occasionally support and, you know, because, you know, I mean, sure, I don't get to play as them, but definitely the ability to customize my party my party type AI is still useful, you know?
Yeah, it seems like it's very well put together in that regard.
Yeah. For a game on the PS2, it's still pretty good, you know? For doing this.
Yeah.
I say PS2 because, you know, this was a PS2 game. Oh yeah, the Queen of Hearts says that there's 4 evidence, which yeah, you only can find 4. There's 5, but she has it. I don't know. Explain it. Oh yeah, also, she's one of those people who just kind of, you know, doesn't, you know, care too much. If that makes sense. Oh yeah, as for like which box to choose, it kind of doesn't matter, but if you or your party members end up as the one, what's it called? As the ones who being like the thing to be blamed, then they get trapped when this part happens.
Interesting.
It's a segment where basically the cards knights basically attack you. They can't. I can kill them if like I can defeat them and they definitely lose their HP, but they don't. You know, they will get up attack. So the goal here is just destroy this contraption. Why? I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. Early in this game, not having any cure magic, you know, is kind of a little painful, you know, to bear with, you know?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, healing magic and debuffs are always going to be important.
Yeah, because right now I have to rely on items. Granted, it's not that... Just because I have cure magic doesn't mean I stop using items, you know? Because there's still some moments where I would use items, you know?
Yeah.
But it's more like having cure would air magic would be useful, you know? I got a new ability. Oh yeah, all you need to know is like Alice got abducted. And now the whole goal right now is that we just further until things So yeah. Now in Kingdom Hearts, not every character in the movies show up. Like, you know, right? What characters do you know in Alice in Wonderland?
Alice in Wonderland. I mean, really the only characters that I'm like super aware of. I mean, Cheshire, of course, Alice. The little gnome guy. I couldn't tell you his name. It's been years since I've seen the film. And then the guy who likes tea. I don't remember his name.
The Mad Hatter is
That's kind of dumb, but I understand.
I mean, then again, not every character is that important, you know?
See ya!
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Sometimes it can literally just play out except like instead of like say the character has like an army of men, they just have an army of puppets, you know? Kind of like that stuff, you know? Like, what if that movie has seen once, you know? Elements. It's kind of like that.
Yeah.
Oh, hey. I would say this Blizzard is actually, it's actually far from type. Like, it splits its fire between fire, which is just, it's just a fireball, you know? Oh, see, there it is. There's the Mad Hatter I was talking about, the Mad Rabbit. They're only here as a picture, just a... They're only here as this picture right here. A very merry on birthday. I don't know what that means. The Chandler carries here. So, basically we have to light these torches up here.
Come on!
I will say this. If there's something I like about Kingdom Hearts, and it does this very smart, is that when you run out of magic, you don't you're not entirely screwed, you know?
I might be out of mana, but not out of options.
And no. As long as you're not hitting your enemies, you regain magic again.
Oh, like you.
Like, I don't know if that's, you know.
Yeah, like Hero in Smash.
Yeah, just like Hero and Smash. As long as you hit the enemies with your physical attacks, you'll regain the magic.
Come on!
That's
there's
just
different variants types of hearts.
See ya!
Big belly ones. You can't deal damage in the front, but of course they're weak to the back.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's definitely a common archetype for an enemy right now, you know? But it's effective, you know? Because
Yeah, I mean, it works. It does what it needs to do.
like it's a type where you have to think, you know, like you have to position yourself better. That's kind of like what I like about combat in that 3D, you know, because with a different dimension you have to think, like think where you have to, like, you know, where you have to be. Oh yeah, see, I can touch him, and there we go. It lights up a torch. You have to check that over here to tell me to light that other torch. What? Sorry, I had
No,
a
you're fine.
sneeze. Which, yeah.
Bless you.
Anyway, there we go. That's another torch lit up. So. Oh yeah, all we have to do is just go back to go up there, like the other. Well, you know, like from where we are, it's upside down. Oh. I guess I just honestly but anyway. There's a chest over there, but I can't reach it because I don't have it. Oh yeah, and this is our first boss encounter, I guess. Just let me I need to stop this.
This should help.
Okay, I'm good. This.
You know, another game that we could probably play is Persona 5. Persona 5 Royal.
You know, it's kind of okay, for some reason, I cannot for the love of me get into Persona. I don't know, it's just that I think, to me, theoretically, Persona is kind of one of those series that you pick from the other, you know? That's what I like. But I just can't. Like, Dragon Ball Z, I'm still gonna try. I'm still gonna try that, you know?
Yeah, it definitely. When I started, it wasn't like scratching that itch, but the more I played it, the better it got. And then I was like, man, yeah, this is definitely one of the better games that I've played. But it depends on how you play.
See ya.
I just didn't care that much. They probably just didn't care to go that deep forward the normal stuff. Yeah.
Deep freeze! Deep freeze!
Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, I got you.
See ya!
I kind of feel, I don't know, a little remorse because I think 2020 was such an interesting year to me. Granted, it wasn't great because of course it wasn't, you know, but to me it was special in a way. Because it was the time where I could literally do anything I wanted to, you know? Like,
Yeah,
for example,
2020 was definitely. It was definitely a year where we had the most freedom because a lot of workplaces weren't meeting up IRL, and school was out for a while. You know, all different kinds of things were going on. It's definitely times that I look back on with some fondness. Like, even though there was COVID, and of course, you know, everybody was getting sick, and lots of people, you know, didn't make it with COVID. For me, I didn't have any of those problems. Nobody close to me, you know, passed away, and everybody was getting sick. You know, I just got to stay home and do YouTube stuff. I just got to watch a whole lot of YouTube and play all the games I wanted to play. I didn't get COVID until the year after it came out.
I never got it. I actually never got it myself.
I've had it a few times, but I mean,
Granted, it's lucky.
you get more susceptible to it the more times you get it.
I know. And it's just that it's more of how to say this. The reason I say this is I kind of like it is mainly because, well, all the free time I had, you know, with
Yeah, I envy old me when I used to be able to play video games for, you know, 10, 12 hours at a time. I don't have that kind of time yet now.
I was able to do a lot of Pokemon. And it kind of
I'm
makes me
still
regret.
Pokemon. I'm not very good at it.
Like, I should have, like, you know, for example, I should have played Xenoblade 1 and 2 at the time. That's what it was. Especially Xenoblade 1 when it was a new, you know, it was new at the time, right? Or for example, I could have played Persona, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I have owned Persona for a very long time, and I never really felt like I wanted to play it until a couple years ago. I was like, you know, I've owned this game for 3 years, and I've opened it a grand total of once. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna play this game. And I don't regret it. But I learned that there's multiple endings of Persona, and I messed up getting the true ending. And ever since I've learned that, I haven't opened it, mainly just because I'm annoyed at myself because I spent like 80 hours on one file. But it is a really good game. Mainly just because I'm annoyed.
Like I said, I'll give it a shot one day. Like in a full. I'll give it a
Yeah, I definitely recommend it. I do think you should look up the requirements for the true ending, just so you don't miss out on it, if you even care about that kind of stuff.
I mean, fair enough, because I feel like to me, nowadays, now before, if I had a game, if I had like a new game, I would play it to the fullest, you know? And like do everything I could, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely.
Now, if I feel like I just kind of, you know, put it back in the
Yeah, I definitely did not experience everything that game had for me. I think I stopped at probably the best part, but I stopped not even because I wasn't having fun. I just stopped because I was so disappointed in myself for messing up so royally.
Well, yes, I do have
Is it really?
I got it because it's one of those theoretically I like it, you know? I think theoretically because, because I'm supposed to theoretically like it. That makes sense. Yep, this is slow, by the way. Now, later on in the game, we can upgrade the ship to go faster, which I'll do. And I'll admit, in this game, what I like about this game's ship is that when I actually upgrade it, it actually goes faster. The other number things, like the currency, it goes faster. It doesn't really matter that much, except for food. I know people don't like this because how slow.
Yeah, I am definitely not loving this.
Yeah, I know. The gummy ships are definitely not. The gummy ships are not. Oh, hey, look at where we are now.
Oh, Hercules.
Yeah. Get to go meet Herc.
You mean Honkules?
Yeah. And you know what's the best part about Hades and Kingdom Hearts?
What's it?
It's the same voice actor as
That's pretty cool.
No, like I mean, James Wood is like he still plays as Hades even in other media. Because why? Because he, according to him, he loves the character so much that he doesn't mind playing as him.
And I don't blame him. I haven't seen Hercules in a really long time, but I was watching it on YouTube, and I absolutely love Hades as a character. He's probably one of the funniest written villains like ever. I haven't seen Hercules in a really long time.
He's like a shady car salesman type character. And it's funny. You know?
He's probably one of the funniest written villains.
He has something to say and always like punches like a joke, you know? And stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
Now, unfortunately, Phil here does not have it. It's not played by the same voice actor.
Good timing.
I think
Give me a hand, will
my friend
you?
told me that
Move that pedestal over
this
there
character
for
was
me.
played by
I gotta spruce this place up for the game.
That's just funny to me. I don't know why.
But my point is, yeah, good luck trying to cast like a very popular voice actor to play in a game, you know? That not many people would play, you know?
Yeah. It's just funny.
Like, I think I know there's like a majority of people who watch the movie more than they play Kingdom Hearts, you know?
Yeah, that's very understandable though. I mean,
So, you know,
It's way too
obviously
heavy.
they have a sound.
movies just are easier to engage in than games, especially of like Kingdom Hearts like style, where it's just a big collab.
Guy.
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
I mean, it's
This
probably
is
better
the
to just
world
get a
famous
sound effect,
Coliseum, Heroes Only.
which is cheaper, but you know.
And I got
does the
my
job
hands
well,
full
you know?
preparing for the game. So
Yeah.
run along, pipsqueaks.
Big collab.
Look, it's like this. Heroes are coming from all over to fight ferocious
do like
monsters
Olympus
right here in the
Coliseum in this
Coliseum.
Now, Olympus Coliseum is
Yup,
very,
he's a
very
real
small
hero
world.
chosen by the Keyblade.
Like, all the characters like the playground and
Hero?
like the arena.
That
and
front?
that's it. And all you do
What's so funny?
this world is
I
fight.
fought a bunch of monsters.
But hey, but you know what's actually a good thing about this in this world?
Hey, if you can't even move this,
Fighting actually gives you a lot of experience, so therefore this is a good place to kind of grind.
you can't call yourself a hero.
Yeah, I just do a bunch of tasks like this. Yep. I feel like I'm playing I like the targets. Except
Come on!
I'm chucking like if I were Donkey
Come on! Take that!
Yep, here we go. A lot more advanced.
Sit!
We haven't.
Take that!
You know, you ain't bad, kid.
Looks like I'm headed for the games.
Afraid not.
Why not?
2 words. You guys ain't heroes.
Come on!
But hey, I do get a new spell though.
From Adventure Time.
But anyway, I get a new spell though. Hunger, which is a great spell. Hey, look at that. I have Sora's moveset in Smash Bros. Essentially. Oh yeah, I should have put Fred in that. Jackpot. Oh yeah, Jackpot is nice. Oh yeah, I go to customize, and this is where I can customize Sora's moveset. Better. That's more that's too more my life. PlayStation 4 only. Oh yeah, hey, look at this. This is a funny moment. What happens?
Rather a stubborn old goat, wouldn't you say?
Who are you?
Oh, hey, hold on there, Fuzzboy. Wait, let me guess. You want to enter the games, right? Well then, hey, get a load of this.
A pass?
I said this to a friend who was playing this game.
It's all
Hey,
yours.
look,
Good luck, kid.
Sora the
I'm
the
pulling
end
for you,
pass.
little shorty.
He laughed. It was hilarious.
He said, a pass?
Yeah, he gave them the N-word pass. That's great.
That's just too old on me. He said, a pass?
There we go. Why'd you get this? Hey, come on. I get the pass, so therefore, let me in. Anyway.
It's just too
Yeah,
old on me. Hey man, I don't know if you can say that.
So anyway, now we get to participate in some fighting.
Come on!
Also, if it gives everybody the L.
Huh?
Oh, and hey, guess who is here though?
The evil King Ganondorf.
No.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Mr. Cloud Strife,
Yep.
the golden anime boy himself.
I thought that was Goku, but okay.
Evil King Ganondorf. I wouldn't say Goku is the golden anime boy.
No, he's like so strong.
Yeah. Goku is the anime money printing machine. Yeah, but none of them were like as big as Dragon Ball. Like, there are definitely some. There are the big three. You know. OG, which was like Dragon Ball and Naruto. I forgot the last one, but there are plenty of other like big name anime.
But you know, like Goku was like Goku and Dragon Ball are like the biggest one. Like when
I think everybody knows who and or what Goku is.
Like I said, when I think of Dragon Ball,
Yeah. To me, if I think of video games, I just think about whatever game is currently like in my like sphere. If I'm thinking iconic, Mario's definitely up there. I think another good one is Link. Zelda and Mario are always at the forefront. Sonic as well. Yeah, Crash definitely.
I mean, he had his days back in like PS1, but since then he's been decline, you know? And he just made a name for himself again because of his videos, you know? And games, you know?
Yeah, they need to make like new games, but he's definitely not what he used to be.
But apparently Crash 5 is
That makes I just don't think there's enough people who want it. Like, there are definitely people who do, but I don't think it's like a big enough community that they like care to make it.
I mean, Sonic, we can get a Sonic game pretty much anytime. Other IPs
I think we're due for a new Sonic game.
Okay.
I mean, we already
just
have
take him out.
Shadow Generations to hold us off, you know?
The great god of the underworld is afraid of a kid?
Yeah,
Sorry, but my
that's
contract
true.
says...
I actually forgot about Sonic Racing. But I mean, like a big mainline game. Shadow Generations was amazing, though. Shadow Generations was, like, the best Sonic game that they've made to date.
Hey, it's like that old
in
goat
my
says.
opinion.
Rule number 11. It's all just a game. So let loose and have fun with it.
Like a big mainline game.
I mean, the casualty is too along the way. It's no big deal, right?
Shadow Generations was, like, the best Sonic game that they've made to date.
I can't believe that Cloud Strife would work for
Stiffer than the stiffs back home.
I mean, he's a mercenary, right?
I know that Hades
Suckers like him are hard to come by.
But I thought Cloud was a mercenary.
I don't know.
I mean, if he's a mercenary, then it makes sense, because he's just doing it for money. Yeah.
Oh hey, here we go. We get the front.
See ya.
That's the best you can do?
No, you'll be fine. That's not.
There we go. Okay, this is one of those fights where if I lose, it didn't, it didn't matter too much,
Yeah.
But I was at a I could beat him though, but it is interesting. Like I do like it because there are scenes where you can win or lose,
Yeah.
So in this case, if I lost, but if I win,
Right, there was one other rule. I forgot. Accident happens.
Which is kind of what I like in games. I like when it's games,
Yeah, it is nice. Having multiple like ending routes is always really nice. Even or like multiple like separate cutscenes.
Yeah, I mean, granted, it's not, it's not very important, whether you win or lose, but still, it's still good that it does happen,
Yeah.
Like, I appreciate the effort for, for doing this. I think I got no idea.
Yeah.
We're now finding Cerberus. The three-headed dog.
Ooh, I got a question for you.
Yeah, what's up?
Have you been watching any good anime recently?
Probably not.
What you been
watching? But I've not been watching. And I haven't watched anything so far. I think I did back in December, but I kind of stopped doing it,
Yeah, I got you.
I remember I watched something. I did watch something last December. It was 2020.
What'd you watch?
You've heard of Spheal, right? It's kind of similar.
I have heard of that. I haven't seen it myself, but I have heard of the tales. There's a lot of really popular ones like that one that I haven't seen.
Explain that it isn't,
Yeah.
Like,
Come on.
Yeah.
Thunder. Thunder.
Yeah, I mean, both interest me. It just kind of depends on my mood. But if you ever like get in the mood for watching an anime, I would highly recommend Solo Leveling. I don't know if you've heard of that one, but it's very, very good. Oh, what is it? I have no. Yeah. Yeah, it can be a challenge for sure. Yeah, it's even worse when it's like a whole friend group kind of joke. Because then you have to be like, oh, it's a friend thing, you wouldn't get it. It's like, that doesn't sound right. It seems tough. An enemy with multiple points to hit. I assume you've got to stun all three heads at the same time, huh? That's kind of a dumb mechanic. That's good. Yeah. I mean, that's understandable, though. It'd be kind of broken if it was strong. Yeah, I'm gonna be at work when it drops, probably.
Thus, I do hereby dub the junior heroes and confer upon the full rights and privileges
Yeah,
to
I'm just
participate
looking
in
for
the game.
more info
Further,
on Legends. I don't really care about anything else, unless they do like an emergency patch.
you
You
rookies
know,
still don't
3
understand
years
what it
after
takes
Scarlet
to
and
be a
Violet have
true
come out.
hero.
So, what does it take?
Well, that's just something you'll have to find out for yourselves.
Wait,
Just
what's
the
up?
way that I did.
No problem. We'll start by
Oh, as like a
proving
rule?
ourselves in the games.
There ain't gonna be
Oh,
any
like they did for
games
the
for a
Mario
while.
64
Gotta
Sunshine
clean
and
up the
Galaxy?
mess from that last battle first.
Okay, we'll be back.
I don't really care about that kind of thing.
I
Like, if
still
they do
can't
that,
believe
cool.
that Squirt
I'm not gonna say
actually
no.
beat
I'll
Cerberus.
probably get it, but
Just
it's not
between
something
us,
that's like on my
I'd already
radar
worn
per
Cerberus
se.
down by the time the little guy jumped in.
My lips are sealed.
I don't think something like that's gonna happen at all. I don't think it's that likely. I don't think it's that likely. Wow, Mr. Strife. I'm such a big fan. Just
Hey,
kidding.
are you alright?
Yeah.
So, why did you go along with him anyway?
Mr. Strife.
I'm looking for someone. Hades promised to help. I tried to exploit the power of darkness, but it backfired. I fell into darkness, and I couldn't find the light.
You'll find it.
Yeah.
I'm searching too.
Don't lose sight of it.
How about a rematch sometime? Fair and square, no dark powers involved.
I think I'll pass.
Sonic Blade. Mm. Blade. Ash.
He's strong. He's kind. He's always there for you. And he's handsome to boot. He's perfect. Perfect.
Perfectly infuriating. He makes me crazy.
Wait a minute. What are you worried about? All the pieces are in place. Relax. Whoa, 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 whoa. Here's what you do. Let Hercules train the kid. In the next game, I'll take care of them both. Who invited you to the party? Stay out of this. This is my show.
As you wish. Fight to your heart's content.
Yeah. Yeah. I heard him join. And Bowser. Yeah, I would agree. I would say Hades of the three gods is probably the most agreeable. I'd say Hades. Yeah. If you like hack and slashes, you may like Persona 5 Strikers instead of Royal. Yeah, it's like Hyrule Warriors. Age of Calamity.
Whoa! Oh, my head. Donald? Goofy?
Yeah. I believe so, yeah.
Come on!
Sabor. Danger.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What is this place?
This place.
Okay. Where did the others go? Look, I got separated from my friends. Have you seen them?
Hmm?
Friends.
Friends.
Right, my friends. There's two of them. The loud one is Don.
Huh?
Know what? Never mind. I'm looking for my friends Riku and Kairi.
Look for Riku. Friends.
Right.
Kairi. Friends.
Right.
Friends. Here.
Really? Huh?
Yeah.
Friends. Here.
Not sure I understand, but show me. Take me to Riku and Kairi.
Tarzan. Tarzan. Go.
And I'm Sora. Tarzan go, Sora go.
We're in the jungle.
Gosh, where are we? I sure hope
That is
Sora's
true.
okay.
Disney is even worse than Nintendo.
Who needs them? We can run the game without them, huh?
Oh,
Oh hey, we finally got a new party member, but only for this world. Probably. Still. Okay, we finally got to a save point, which I think this is a good place to stop.
Yeah, I got you. Take a little break. I'm still intrigued as to the allure of this series so far, but it's better than I remember it being. From what I've seen and heard, it's better than I was thinking. I'm I'm a little more aware of that. I'm I had the FNAF lore nailed down thanks to Matt Pat. Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of hard to follow the lore at this point. I still think it's fun, but I want to go back over the lore at some point. Yeah. Bye, everybody. Hope y'all enjoy it.